we've shared with you what we feel passionate about, what inspires us. Hopefully you've gotten, Chancellor, I did cite that you're promoting vibes these days at the last meeting. Hopefully we've given you a vibe of social ecology. And now we would like to hear back from you. And we would appreciate it immensely if you would tell us what you feel passionate about, and we've even framed it as a question. What societal issues of the day concern you most? And if you could put your name down and 3 issues that you think are important issues of the day, I would appreciate that. It was our hope that we could just showcase what we do in the School of Social Ecology and try to emphasize the way in which we're trying to shape the future. As you've seen on the slides tonight, we've constantly put forward a refrain of discover, engage, and transform. It's on many of the posters as well. That's going to be a phrase you hear about social ecology again and again as a way of displaying our style. What we hope to do is what most of the units at UCI do, which is we pursue knowledge production and dissemination. We do basic and applied research, and we try to engage in the communities upon which we depend and try to respond to those communities. That's why we're asking you to fill out this card. We take a lot of pride in the School of Social Ecology in helping be partners in the building of better communities and enriching people's lives, returning back to the Provost's opening comments about the mission of a land-grant institution. And before I close, I want to do what every good dean's supposed to do, which is make an appeal for support, right? And so I tried to do it with a little bit of humor. If I can show you one slide that I was told not to put on here. So I was at the staff picnic a few months after being appointed interim dean, and everybody kept saying, well, Val, now you got to go out and promote the school and make sure we get the level of support we need. And I went first on the provost. And look, I was successful. I think that's a 20 spot I got. And what I want to do is call upon the foundation, the community members, the people in the room, everybody, to welcome an invitation to support the School of Social Ecology, materially and otherwise. We'll be inviting you to many of our functions and to try to get you to partner with us in building these better communities and enriching our individual and collective lives. So I can't keep going back to the provost who doesn't return my phone call anymore. I think I've gotten about what I can get from him. Let me close with some thank yous. I'd first like to thank, and if I can go back to that slide, Patricia, I'd like to thank the trustees that have already agreed to serve on a leadership council to help advance the School of Social Ecology. That's Hazem Chahabi, Selma Chahabi, Joe Dunn, Emil Haddad, and Jim Peterson, and 4 of them are here tonight. If I could ask them to stand for those that don't know who you are and be recognized. They're really helping us with the school. I'd also like to thank Hazem for working closely with us to develop this program and representing the foundation. Many times I went to him and said, will this work, will that work, what do you think? And he kept returning my phone calls. That was good. I appreciate that, Hazem. You're a pleasure to work with. Odd thing is, I actually ran into Hazem's tree at his workplace after one meeting and he still returned my phone calls, so I appreciate that. Also want to thank the folks in advancement, especially Dan Aldrich, Mark Adelot, and Jackie Barbera. Where is Jackie? She does so much. I don't know where Jackie is. Jackie, would you stand up? Jackie does a lot of the organizing work to make these things come off seamlessly, when in fact this seems can fray quite easily. Fred, Carolyn, in advancement with other schools who made contributions to tonight's program. It means a lot to me that many members of the advancement team kicked in. I'd like to also recognize Amber Kandarian, who is our videographer. Amber, stand up. I made a little bit of a comment about her prices, but actually they're quite affordable. We appreciate you working with us, Amber, and I enjoy the work you produce. And of course, I want to thank the School of Social Ecology faculty who contributed to today's program in particular, but actually all of the faculty in the school. They do inspire me to want to be dean and to want to advance the school. It's a pleasure to read their work and to watch them do what they do. And finally, I'd like to thank Deborah Sarkis and Patricia DeVoe, who are the advancement team within the School of Social Ecology. They've really worked tirelessly for months to bring this together, and sometimes with me not in a good mood about how it was going. So I appreciate your good-natured approach. And with that said, I'll thank all of you for attending tonight, allowing us to go a little over. and being available to hear about social ecology style. Back to Jim.
John Wompler, could you stand up for a second? Dr. Dickerson, you had a couple people up there as potential examples. John is an ex-CEO, and as CEOs, he used to have hair. So I think you could use CEOs as a perfect example of stress management for your expertise. Thank you, John. Thank you for that. Valerie, I do want to say one thing to you. Your predecessor was a big baseball fan, so you better start understanding what baseball. Basketball? It's good. It's good. It's not as good as baseball, but it's good. So on behalf of the foundation, we thank you very much. Valerie was great. And for someone who is close to other schools, but maybe hasn't been as close to your school as I should, I learned a lot today, and it was great, and I really appreciate everybody coming up. Have a very nice evening. See you all later. Thank you very much. Ronnie, you guys tell them what baseball's all about.